Later in this episode.
If you're in Magic Kingdom, there's maybe like a 10% chance that I'm standing right here with a pickle.
But first,
we're having the perfect day in Magic Kingdom.
And we're gonna show you how you can have it too.
That's my droid impression.
Wow, this is not Hollywood Studios.
Oh, yeah. If you only have one day in Magic Kingdom, this day is all you're gonna need, and these tips are gonna get you to have the perfect time.
Good morning. It's bright, it's early, and we are here. We're gonna tap in. We're missing someone, but we'll talk about it in a second. Thank you. We made it. Let's roll. We're in. Okay, it's bright, it's early. The park opened right now. Angie and I are here. Rope dropping. There is supposed to be a third person with us. She woke up about 20 minutes ago. So she will be, yes, I get it. So she will be with us in a minute, but we are doing something brand new today, and we kind of need to pick up the pace for it actually. So let's keep it moving. Yeah. Okay, this is what we are attempting to do. We are attempting to rope drop. This might be absolute craziness, but this is the standby line for Tron. It's the first time it's opened today. It's the first time ever. We are attempting to be in line for it. What do you think?
I thought this was the line for the Coca-Cola or something.
Oh, no ma'am. This is the line for Tron, which if you don't know, Tron is all the way back there. We're really eager to see how long this takes. We're gonna stay for the experiment of things.
Yeah.
But I think this could be maybe an hour.
I'm sure it'll take 10 minutes.
You think 10? Yeah, probably 10 for sure. It is 9:08 on the dot.
Disney Science.
Disney Science. It was saying 105 minutes by the time we got to the entrance, which was right down here by the sign. We both were like, an hour! Almost double. But I think for us, it's only been 10 minutes and we're almost to the official queue. So I do think it'll still be for us at least an hour. But we're trucking a lot more quickly than I would have thought. And I'm hopeful that maybe they just had not opened the queue yet. Walking past the official queue entrance and it says 90. So maybe it won't be quite so bad. 90 feels more correct. It said 110.
And now it's at 70.
Now it's at 70, so yeah, that was definitely them just guesstimating. Even right now, we just checked wait times. Remy and Epcot, Remy's Ratatouille Adventure is longer than this one. So it's kind of crazy.
And that's why you should never be like too scared of the wait time that you see because you never know it.
Right, we're already inside. It's been about 40 minutes. 43 minutes, and we are here to put our things in our lockers. You are going to need a Magic Band or a park ticket. You cannot use your phone. If you don't have a physical card or you don't have a Magic Band, totally fine. You just need to go talk to some cast members, and they will give you a little card, a little ticket, and you'll be able to come put your bag down. Okay, it's almost our turn, and it's almost, we're like a few minutes shy of an hour, which that's not bad.
It went by so fast.
Yeah, we were moving the entire time. We never had to stand still. I think not half bad for the first day.
Not bad at all. I get like the nervous, excited jitters, right? Like,
Just a little nerve-wracking. Okay, I'm gonna walk all the way around, kick your leg over, which is why I always say wear shorts under your dresses and skirts, and then you guys are gonna go in here.
so much fun. My hands are so shaky because the adrenaline that you feel is
It's so good. The launch did get paused for a second, which honestly was kind of fun. It built up the adrenaline a little bit more, but I prefer riding in the front. I think it's a lot faster, it's a lot more exciting. It is still short.
This was my first time being front, and it was wild. I felt like it just felt faster, and it was a great time.
It's just, I think it's more fun in front. I totally agree with that. She made it! Good morning.
Nice little sleep in.
Yeah.
You on your perfect day if you don't want to ride Tron.
So true, if it had been planned.
Yeah. Well, you guys are gonna clown me when I tell you why I stayed up too late.
Why?
I was playing the Clue app. And
Yeah,
wait,
okay.
it's worse. It gets worse. I was this close to being #1 in the world.
She's like, I need to. Oh wait, that's kind of amazing though. I get it.
You wanna see?
I mean, you have to prove it now. That's a major claim on the Clue app. Whoa, global, 800 points.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
Dude, do people
And that's
know?
why I overslept. 2 people, I'm telling you right now.
That's huge.
I announced it.
That's huge.
At least briefly last night was #1 in the world on the Clue app.
That's huge, and I think worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I just looked at Jungle Cruise, still has a really short wait.
Do we need to fix any lightning lanes?
Already handled. Not
Perfect.
really.
Okay. T. Okay, then let's go to jungle. We're still in rope drop territory.
All right, so we do have Lightning Lane Multipass today. Lightning Lane Multipass is one of Disney's skip the line options. You may remember Genie Plus. This is what replaced it, and it works pretty differently. Lightning Lane Multipass is a service where you pay one date-based and park-based fee, and you can skip lines at any of the parks around Disney World from select attractions. You can book up to 3 Lightning Lane reservations at a time. They are typically about an hour in duration, and you just return during that hour time, and it lets you skip that standby line. You can actually start booking these attractions in advance of your trip. For those with Disney Resort reservations, that is 7 days in advance. For the length of your trip, for everybody else, it's about 3 days in advance. They also offer the Lightning Lane Single Pass, which is offered for some of the most popular attractions in Disney World. Tron is one of them. We opted to skip the Lightning Lane Single Pass today to save us a little money. That is why Emma and Angie rope dropped Tron, but we do have Lightning Lane Multipass because this park is one of the ones where it is the most worth it. So we think it's a key part of a perfect day. If you want to learn more about the service, you can check out my 15-minute crash course on the service that's on the channel now, or my challenge where I got every single Magic Kingdom Lightning Lane in one day. But we are going to be using it pretty differently because we don't want to have our faces buried in our phones on our perfect day. So we're just not too stressed about Multipass today. It is still technically sort of that rope drop time. Rope drop can last between like 1 hour. Oh, Jungle's down? It was not down 10 seconds ago when I looked. Pirates of the Caribbean it is. Adventureland is a great direction for rope drop. With the addition of Tron Light Cycle Run to the rope drop strategy with that standby, it does change things up a bit. We've already noticed this morning that wait time for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is low. It's at about 50 minutes. You can head over here and usually knock out like Haunted Mansion, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, Jungle Cruise, and Pirates of the Caribbean fairly quickly. So since wait times are still low, we are headed on Pirates of the Caribbean.
I need you to say to the camera what you just said to me, please.
Our next perfect day tip
No, not what she said.
is to make sure that you check what rides are down for refurbishment before you arrive.
Because
Jungle Cruise is closed for refurbishment.
which apparently none of us knew.
No.
Strike your colors!
Oh, quit your clucking! The gentlemen want the rum!
When years down, 'tis only me what's got the goods. As a career, what could be more rewarding? Drink out, me hot shower.
I absolutely love that one. I think it is one of the best rides in all of Disney World, and I'm glad we went ahead and did it. All right, we are headed somewhere very specific for breakfast, and that's because it's almost 11. We like to, instead of doing breakfast in the park, do a little snack before leaving the hotel, or you can do full breakfast before leaving the hotel, and then use those first 2 hours of the day to ride rides. Today we got done Tron and Pirates of the Caribbean. Those are 2 very popular rides that now we know we've done. We could do Pirates again later maybe, and it's just a good idea to use those first 2 hours of the park day to ride rides, because that's when the waits are going to be some of the lowest that they'll be all day. So definitely ride rides in the morning and try not to pull yourself out for like a breakfast stop, and then do breakfast a little later. The catch there is that a lot of the breakfast specific offerings end at 10:30, so we're past that point. But we are headed to a spot that has what I would call all-day breakfast options, and you can get coffee without waiting in a ridiculously long line. So that's where we're headed. We are in Fantasyland, doing a bit of bebopping this morning, but that is what it takes to do a perfect morning. We'll slow it down and try to stick to one section of the park at a time a little later, but we are headed into Gaston's Tavern for our breakfast. This spot is known for its colossal cinnamon roll, but it has some pretty awesome newer offerings as well.
Okay, this is the full spread. Now, typically I will say we like to get our Joffreys here, but they were out. So Quincy is being the saint who is going to look for our Joffreys to see if there's any that we can grab. So I'm going to tell you what we got while we wait on her. This is the ham and Gruyere tart. It's crispy croissant dough with ham and Gruyere, and then it actually comes with a little bag of chips. So if you want it to be more of a meal, it can be. At my request, we did get the gray stuff cupcake. It's a chocolate cupcake with the gray stuff. gray stuff on top and crispy pearls. For Angie, she grabbed the warm cinnamon roll, which is very famous. 9 times out of 10, we do recommend getting an extra side of icing for $1, but we have enough sweets today, so we didn't feel like we needed even more. And then finally for Quincy, we grabbed the creme brulee croissant, which is a crispy croissant dough filled with vanilla bean curd. Now, these two are the newest things, and I've never had them, and I don't think Quincy has either. Have you ever had the new stuff, Angie? No. So we're all trying the new stuff today. It's not super, super new. Our reporters have tried it, but the 3 of us haven't personally, so we're really excited to test it out.
I got us coffees, which was a bit of a journey because Fantasyland restaurants, most of them have Joffrey's cold brew. This is a very hot tip because with syrup, you can get vanilla and caramel. This is a very hot tip because the Joffrey's line and the Starbucks line is so egregious in the morning. So if you can't make it to that TTC Joffrey's, which is our go-to, we recommend getting Joffrey's cold brew in Fantasyland. They also have hot coffee and they have caramel and vanilla. If there's not as many options, you can't get like a latte or anything, but that's what I recommend doing. Note that they are typically not on mobile order, so you usually do have to go wait at the restaurants. And this morning, Gaston's is out, so I swung over to Pinocchio Village House and I got us our caramel cold brews.
Ladies, what did we think?
That was delicious.
The tart was so good.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
What are we talking about?
The tart. We're talking about the tart.
So good.
The
I forgot what I'm
food.
doing.
Yeah.
Loved the tart.
The tart was great.
Totally agree. It was like super like cheesy, delicious, buttery.
Just like melted in my mouth.
Yes.
I loved it.
I love that it came with chips too.
I did destroy the chips as well.
Yeah.
It felt like a meal. Felt like a good meal.
Yeah. Then I had the creme brulee croissant, which is incredible. I'm not a big sweet tooth. I really don't opt for sweet breakfast. This will be my go-to breakfast in Magic Kingdom as long as they leave it on the menu.
Yeah.
It is so fluffy and full of that delicious pillowy custard, and then it's got that like caramelized sugar on top. It is
Really nice.
Chef's kiss.
super good.
What do you think about your cinnamon roll?
I love the cinnamon roll. It's a classic and for a reason. Delicious, fluffy, and so soft.
Cupcake is just a chocolate cupcake, but you want to eat the gray stuff. It is delicious.
Don't believe her?
Ask the dishes. Next up, one of my personal favorites.
We're doing a little test right now.
Angie, we've never done this together.
No.
This is my favorite. This is my favorite
You
thing.
like to spin.
I love spinning.
Oh, thank
I have a good
goodness.
time.
We're gonna have a good time then.
Suffer.
We're gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
Woo!
We're gonna make you sick. It's gonna be great. Woo! So glad you ate all that.
I'm doing a little test. If you've watched our Sneaky Lightning Lane Tips video, you know that Breedlove did find a loophole that allows you to stack lightning lanes. I booked Mad Tea Party this morning. We've obviously missed it. We've been doing
We
other
missed
stuff.
it by a while.
We are a little bit past the 3-hour mark, which Breedlove knows that there's a secret 3-hour return window. They say it's 1 hour, but secretly you'll turn green for 3 hours. I think we're gonna blue lane here. We're gonna see if they let us use our lightning lane anyway. If not, we'll just cancel it. We're just doing some science during
This
our
is
procedure.
science.
We are very, very late.
Blue.
So basically what happened there is that we were outside of the secret 3-hour window, but we just explained we had been at breakfast and she let us through. They can say no, which also would have been fine. So basically if you're late for a lightning lane, you probably just want to modify or delete it, but if you need to chat with them about it, you can.
Yeah, and again, it is going to be very different on a ride like Mad Tea versus a ride like Tiana's.
That's very true.
What color are we getting? What color? What color?
You can pick this.
Pink.
Gosh, okay.
Angie, you're a little bit shorter than Sage, which we actually really appreciate because it means we can all keep up with each other when we're walking.
A foot shorter than him.
How tall is
He's 6'3".
I'm 5'2".
More than a foot shorter than him.
This is nothing. Angie and I are being very kind. I'm taking it slow.
This is so fast.
Kizzy's loving it.
She loves this ride. She loves it.
We're off Mad Tea Party. How was it?
It was a lot of fun. We took it pretty casual though,
Yeah,
because
we
you
were
looked a
chilling.
little sick.
I did a lot of spinning. Right now we're just kind of bebopping. We're going to shorter waits in this area, in the Fantasyland area. We're gonna try not to retrace our steps too much today. It's a perfect day, and a perfect day means mostly not waiting more than 20 minutes for anything, and also trying not to take more than 20,000 steps.
Next up, we are going for another one of the more chill Fantasyland rides. We are going to do Under the Sea, The Journey of the Little Mermaid. I absolutely love this. I think it is the most precious, slow. Yeah, we do.
It's not time yet.
Oh, well,
You know what we have just enough time for?
a pickle.
Yes, how'd you know?
Well, we're by Prince Eric's Market. This is not open all day. It's an easy skip for 98% of people. I'm okay,
Oh, you cannot have
but true.
Angie got her wisdom teeth out.
She got her with, yeah, literally 3 days ago, right?
Now I'm here.
And now this is dedication. This is dedication.
If you're in Magic Kingdom, there's maybe like a 10% chance that I'm standing right here with a pickle.
That's true. How about we do a tear here moment?
They have a tear here.
Wow.
Next tip, how to have the perfect day. Use the tear here on your pickle pouch.
Great. Probably didn't need this immediately after breakfast.
But is it worth it?
Happy anyway.
Yeah. This is one of my absolute favorite healthy snacks in Disney World, and it's so refreshing.
0 calorie, under $3. It's like $2.69 or something, I think.
This is actually also an incredibly rare Disney World find.
Yeah.
Cheap and healthy doesn't exist here.
Doesn't exist. It's literally just these
It's
pickles.
just a pickle. Okay, we're finally going to the ride now that we've finished our pickle. Slow-moving dark ride. It takes you through the story of Ariel. It's very sweet. You can sing along to some of your favorite songs. It is not a must-do, in my opinion, as someone who absolutely loves and adores this ride. Out of all the things in Magic Kingdom, it's okay if you don't hop on this one. However, if you have a lightning lane and it's an easy hop on, or if the wait time is low, I highly recommend it. Again, I love this one.
Yeah, you're all going together.
Yes. Okay, we're here. We're together.
We're like 3 peas in a pod.
3 peas in a pond.
3 pearls in a shell.
Ah, that's really nice. There's 2 redheads right now. I wish we were actually going underwater for the whole thing.
I thought we were. You told me to hold my breath.
Well, we have, I mean, like, so true. You know what? You're so right. So true. Oh, look, we're about to go. Everybody get ready. Get ready. No, we did not. Oh, my gosh. I'm like so excited for this bit. Must-do compared to everything.
It is if you're Angie.
It is if you're Angie.
I love the Little Mermaid.
That's true. I
Ariel's
mean,
a hair princess, so
yeah.
I have a blast. every
It's
time.
just, it is so good and so sweet. Now we're gonna kind of hang out in Storybook Circus for a
I
minute.
think we're gonna go ahead and get on the train because
Yeah, we gotta get on the
we got stuck a lot on Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
Like maybe for about 10 to 15 minutes.
Ariel wasn't
Well,
ready
I'm gonna
for
say
us.
now that I look down at the time and you say that, we got on that ride at 1:15. It's 1:40.
minutes. So we're gonna go ahead and take the train over to hopefully see the parade.
Yeah,
There
fingers
are some
crossed.
things happening in the air and space.
Wait,
and the
wait.
Sky.
And we're not gonna say what it is because
Because
we
the
are
parade is gonna
we're
happen.
manifesting the parade happening. However,
Once we get there, clear skies, nothing but sun.
blue skies and sunshine guaranteed, of course. We get the lily pad! Thank you. I'm just gonna hop on the first row we see.
The train will stop at the station and have the train.
We just lost it.
We just need everyone to disembark. The weather is actually right on top of us, apparently. So we'll need everyone to disembark.
Yep, no, we gotta go. We didn't make it. We didn't make it. We did try. It's okay. Thank you. Thanks, Kat. We don't get to ride the train, which actually I'm super disappointed by.
Me too.
Apparently, it is right on top of us. The weather, the lightning. The train will close. Not for just rain, but for lightning. So that
As will
means most
other-
likely the other outdoor rides are going down around us, in addition to the parade, which is what we were trying to get to.
But I'll tell you one thing. if a perfect day in Magic Kingdom required perfect weather, no one would ever have one.
Exactly.
Because it rains
So true.
every day. Torrentially.
Every day.
So we're gonna show you how to continue having a perfect day even when this happens.
Yeah.
And my first step is gonna see my boy Donald.
Donald. So back here at Pete's Silly Sideshow, there are 4 characters that you can meet. It's Minnie and Daisy are a pair, and then Goofy and Donald. It's 2 separate lines, the girls and the boys. I don't know why, yeah, I don't know why. Luckily, we're here during a really great time. No one's in here. So we're just gonna casually go see the boys because we love the ladies, but Quincy's a Donald girl.
I am a Donald girl. Also, I have to say, when you see the wait time for this meet and greet, walk in and check.
Yeah,
because
always check.
this one, most meet and greets have kind of inaccurate wait times. This one in particular
It's crazy.
is really wild.
'Cause
And the boys,
sometimes-
typically it's like 2 families.
Yeah, the boys are typically shorter than the girls. Everybody loves a Minnie and Daisy moment. But I have walked in and it said 45 minutes before, and it's this. And then sometimes the girls will say like 60 minutes, and it's like 2 families.
Yeah, or-
so they change quite a bit.
But then you can also see it say 15 and walk in and it be backed up to
Oh,
the door.
yeah.
So just step inside and see if it's worth the wait.
And often cast members will be a little bit honest with you at
Yes,
this spot
they
of
will.
like,
Ask.
go ahead and get in line.
And they'll be
Yeah.
like, go to the boys.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I know, we've got cameras on you at all angles.
Yeah.
So good.
He's a great
Yeah.
Goofy.
He's the great Goofini. You have to capture the greatness. Yeah. But
You
yeah.
had a little incident, or is that part of your?
No, don't look at that. It's fine. It's fine. It was fine. Yeah. Look at the trophies. Woo! Yeah. No, that's much better. Ignore that, but look at the trophies for sure. Did you see the cape? The cape is very good.
So magnificent. Marvelous, marvelous.
So outdoor attractions are down, so we're gonna cruise out of Storybook Circus. We do have some lightning lanes. After Under the Sea Journey of the Little Mermaid, I went ahead and booked a lightning lane for Peter Pan's flight because it has started to be unavailable, and I was able to snag one for 8 p.m. One thing just with MultiPass is just if you see that something you wanted is blocked up, keep checking back for it, but we are idly using MultiPass today. We are not focusing on getting the best of the best lightning lanes. We're just focusing on getting what we know we want to ride and don't want to wait for, and then we're using good strategy to get short wait times as well. We were hoping to use a really hot tip at this time, which is to watch the parade right when it starts in Frontierland, and then as soon as it's over, immediately turn around and go and ride Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. That ride typically has very, very short waits, so if you watch the parade from that side of the parade path, the side on the side of the water, and then turn around and quickly go to Big Thunder, you can typically ride with a 20-minute wait or less. So that's what we were going to do, but with outdoor attractions down and the parade either delayed or canceled, we're gonna just kind of wander in that direction and hopefully still be able to do our plan. All right, we have strolled on over towards the parade. It is still, it's like spritzing right now, and as you can see, the parade is still blocked off, but it has not happened yet, and that is because with the outdoor inclement weather, lightning in the area, the parade won't happen either. So unclear if the parade will happen. It does appear that folks have cleared out, so we're not sure if they've announced it's been canceled or delayed. Regardless, we are gonna head on and do Country Bear Musical Jamboree, which is inside Grizzly Hall, right up here. This is a show attraction where the Country Bears sing country renditions of iconic Disney songs. It is a new version of the Country Bear show, and this will be the first time that I have seen it. So I'm very excited to check out the new show. I've seen pictures, but I've avoided watching any videos or hearing any of the new songs so that I can be surprised.
It's their first newspaper from October 1898.
October?
Yeah. Ted's original mosh board. Very exciting stuff. So,
That's so us.
tag yourself.
I think we're sitting in the right order.
Yeah, I think it's the right order, unfortunately.
Melvin, Buff, and Max.
Yeah, I've always said I'm more of a
We should definitely dress up like them.
We should.
Fur costumes, everything.
Howdy, folks. Welcome to the one and only original Country Bear Musical Jamboree. These slapping toe tapping to believe.
out.
No, I haven't.
What did you think? I'm very biased.
I really enjoyed it. I really did. I missed the old one. However, I loved it. My favorite part, this is going to be surprising. I obviously loved Big Al, my favorite bear, singing Remember Me from my favorite movie, Coco. My actual favorite part was when the guy came out to sing A Whole New World, and the guy on the wall goes, "Where did he come from?"
It's so
really hit for
good.
me.
I think it's just very sweet, and frankly, I'll be honest, Country Bears is one of those that was one of my favorite things in the world, but I was kind of surprised how long it held on.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
mean, I don't
something.
disagree. It needed the update. I will miss all the guys that turn me on, turn me down, and Blood on the Saddle.
But when you say those names, it's kind of like, wow.
I see why they were gone.
I kind of get it,
It's also fun for
but
the whole audience to sing along.
it is.
Yeah.
That's one thing that I noticed, and obviously it was about to rain, so it was a little bit more full than typical shows, but everyone was clapping along and really getting into it, which is
Yeah.
not something you found a lot, even when the old Country Bears was full. So I'm very biased, and I listen to the soundtrack all the time. For our next lightning lane today, we are here at the Haunted Mansion. Slow moving, eerie, creepy, but really just kind of silly ride that takes you through the Haunted Mansion. It's a lot of fun. It is a Disney classic, a Disney must-do. We do have a lightning lane for it, so that means we are skipping that 50-minute wait, thank goodness.
The lightning coming from the sky.
Unrelated to the lightning coming from the sky, and if you noticed, you might be new here, but we did not tap just now, and that's because we're still under weather warnings. So we're gonna tap inside because the cast members are not supposed to be outside right now. Woohoo! Let's go.
All right, let's talk rainy season in Disney World. This is an important thing to know about having a perfect day. The rainy season is pretty much March through October, November-ish. It will be rainy pretty much every day, pretty much this rainy. So I'm talking like real big downpours, often heavy lightning, heavy storms. So just be prepared for rain to impact your Disney day, as it will. It will. Usually the showers are short-lived. We've had kind of a longer outdoor rides closure today, so I'm interested to see what the rain stitch is. But a really big tip we have is waterproof shoes. Emma and I are both wearing waterproof sandals that make this a whole lot less unpleasant. And also bring your rain gear. I didn't, but luckily Emma brought double rain gear.
Shout out AllEars Style for my favorite products that I carry every day.
Here they are, the umbrella and the frog tog poncho.
Frog Talk.
So we're standing just in the middle of the rain.
I don't know.
Conference.
What are we doing, ladies?
Well, I was gonna suggest we eat lunch at Columbia, but I'm scared it's gonna be crazy in there.
I mean, it's gonna be crazy.
but we might as well do it anyway, right?
I agree.
We could eat lunch. I was thinking we eat lunch, and then if the rain is still bad, we could get Dole Whips and eat them in Enchanted Tiki Room.
That sounds perfect.
And if it's not, maybe we do some outdoor rides.
Yeah, I really want that mango dole.
Okay, well we can make that
I
happen.
want that mango dole.
A big tip about eating lunch in Disney World is to do it at off-peak times. That is out the window right now because it is pouring rain.
I'm mobile ordering.
You're mobile ordering? I also want the trio platter.
I think me too.
Wait, are we gonna have three
Trio platter!
I'm assuming everyone wants fries.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. You don't have to.
I want them.
Okay. Okay, let's go find a table. I'm here prepared to order.
Okay.
Let's see. There might not be one, but
No, we can try.
we all ended up going with the lovely trio platter. It comes with a piece of fish, a chicken tender, 3 little pieces of shrimp, and then 3 hush puppies and some french fries. And we're all very excited, and we all were craving it because it's kind of chilly today, so this feels comforting.
Incredible. Look at that.
Wow.
I'm so glad I got this.
It's a little Long John Silverie's, but like in a very comforting way. Kind of like
All right, we had a delicious meal, and now we are doing something.
Most of the rain.
We've missed most of the rain, and it appears that the outdoor attractions have just reopened, which means we are making moves at this time because we spotted in the app Seven Dwarfs Mine Train has a 25-minute wait. That is insanely low. We think it just reopened, so we are booking it over there. Probably by the time we get there, the line will start to go up a bit, but anything below 40, and I'm happy. And to follow up, another hot perfect day tip is to stick out the rain. Even if it looks like it's going to be a bit of a rainy afternoon, that can often mean very short waits and still pretty nice vibes, as long as you have a little rain gear. It says 25 still, but there's no way. Is the queue filled?
I think this is 25 minutes ago.
Maybe. There's still, it looks like the queue is still filling, but there's no way. I'm just doing some reconnaissance work.
I'm assuming if they're all the way up there, they've opened those inside doors.
Yeah, I mean, they're still fully moving up there.
They are, but you can see the...
Okay.
I think we can give it 10.
Let's give it 10, see how much we move. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
We also have a lightning lane for space, so we needed to come over here anyway.
Yeah.
My favorite! She's so funny because she like hates tower, loves space. Like it's like
Fair. I felt that way.
that's
for
true
the majority of my
actually.
life.
Ours is like the drop.
Yeah.
I like going fast. Drops kind of scary.
I understand deeply.
All right, confirmed. So this is what we're talking about where when you look at a visual line, that can often mean a lot more than the wait time signs. The wait time for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train still says 25 minutes right now. The app says 25 minutes. We just stood and moved maybe like 10 feet in about 5-10 minutes, which means no way is that wait 25 minutes. The queue is filled. So you're seeing a line this long, you're looking at 60+ minute wait, and they did just make an announcement to that effect. So don't always listen to the posted wait times. They are sometimes and often a lie. And in this case, they certainly were. Luckily though, we actually needed to roll over to this side of the park anyway because we do have a Space Mountain lightning lane for this time. Hi Pooh Bear, how's it going? Oh, hello. Coming up. You are red, yeah, and the yellow. We're so matching. As fashion icons, I think. Yeah, the whole wood will be talking about us. Thank you for meeting Pooh and Tigger with me.
You're welcome. I'll never turn them down.
I just saw them out and stopped, and that's part of a perfect day is that everything doesn't have to be planned to a T. In fact, the way we have handled our perfect day and the way that I recommend you handle your perfect day is by making a list of priorities, and you can have everybody give you their top 3 priorities, their top 2 priorities, and just make sure you do those things. And then you can have a bucket of stuff that's for if there's time. That's what we've done. We've got our major priorities today. Tron this morning was one of them. We've for 2 of us. I really want to ride People Mover today. I do, and then Dole Whip is on our priority list, especially for Emma.
The only thing I asked to do outside of Dole Whip was Country Bears.
Yep.
So I feel like
we're hitting our priorities for sure. All right. Weather-wise, looks like we may start to be in the clear. We have a multi-pass right now for Space Mountain. We're not skipping that long of a line. It's a posted 20-minute wait. Wait times tend to be pretty accurate on Space Mountain. All right, Space Mountain, dark roller coaster where you hurtle through space. It is pretty much pitch black. Music, and it's very exciting, very thrilling. Even though it doesn't go super fast, it feels more thrilling because you cannot see what's happening. You can't hold anything in your hands on Space Mountain, so we'll see you after. Cadet. Space Mountain was awesome. It was super fast. I find that ride to be a little bit too jerky for me a lot of the times, but lately I've been having a little more fun on it. I've been focusing on the music, and that's why I've been having more fun. So maybe that's a helpful tip.
So what are we doing now?
I also think that because I booked us a Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger spin for 30 minutes from now. So I think we should do People Mover.
Sounds good. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So you can kind of tell that with the rain, crowds have kind of lessened. People are kind of leaving. So I definitely recommend if it's raining, don't leave. Try to stick out. Try to go somewhere indoors. Wait it out because a lot of ride times go down, and you get to enjoy the park. And right now we're gonna do the People Mover, and the People Mover is a train-like ride that takes
Cancel it.
I've never asked that before. Really? No. I've like staying on the People Mover is like core Disney movie. Thank you.
Thank you. What are we doing next?
Carousel of Progress.
Woo! Carousel.
I heard a rumor. There's a great big beautiful tomorrow show. I did.
We should go check it out and see if it's
think
true.
we gotta confirm.
Yeah.
5 hours to do the wash. Imagine, it used to take 2 days.
Grover, don't interrupt while Sarah's interrupting.
And guess who volunteered to choose the music for the program?
I did, Pop. Listen to this.
Jim, Rover appreciates your joke.
Now, you're always kidding poor Patty. She's certainly prettier than either of you.
We just finished Carousel of Progress.
It was fun.
My favorite part was hearing Quincy and Emma recite the entire show.
We do. Was that your
It was
favorite part?
wonderful.
Or did you hate it?
No, I loved it. It was amazing. No, it was amazing.
Shall we blast?
Galactic hero? I'm doing
Ooh, off to Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger spin.
Lightyear, over and out. Permanezcan sentados con las manos
She's ready.
Bam, I'm dead. I'm shooting you dead right now.
There's so much in this ride. You gotta move it, you gotta shoot it.
All right, you've got to catch up, Angie. I don't know what's going on over there. Oh, we're stopped. I'm gonna turn us. There's really good targets over here. Yay!
Okay, so we are going to ride one more ride before we go ahead and have dinner, because right after dinner we have the fireworks and then we have our lightning lane, so we want to be sure that we're good for that. I believe we're going to go to Dumbo, maybe? Mayhaps? Woo!
I'm trying to get us a Big Thunder Lightning Lane, which we don't have yet. We have Tiana's for tonight, and we have Peter Pan's Flight for tonight. And we have one open slot that I'm gonna try to get Big Thunder, but we'll see how it goes.
Let's hope. Love Big Thunder Mountain.
Thank you for that. I can't even stop the camera. She's talking about it.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna talk.
Oh, no, please feel free.
Before
Yeah, I'm sorry. I won't do it again.
we have to talk a little bit about what we did before today started. Of course, you want to get all of your planning set with your park tickets and your park reservations if needed. Annual pass holders, non-date-based tickets will need park reservations. But you also want to make that decision of if you want to buy Lightning Lane Multi-Pass or Lightning Lane Single Pass. You can do this in advance ahead of your trip. So 3 days ago, I woke up and bought Lightning Lane Multi-Pass for all 3 of us and went ahead and booked our 3 Lightning Lanes. Specifically, I wanted to make sure that we had Tiana's Bayou Adventure locked down because we are not messing with any virtual queues. And I wanted to make sure we had Haunted Mansion because that one's a high priority and does tend to book up. So got all of that booked 3 days in advance and then forgot about them. And because we didn't bother with any virtual queues, I had to sleep in this morning.
We have made it to Dumbo, the flying elephant. And it's only 5 minutes.
Cute mouth with his brother.
Timothy!
We love you. We love you.
Au revoir.
Why are you chasing me? Get her, girls! Get her! No!
We lost her. She fell.
She died.
This is the second time today we've all gotten the same meal.
Not on purpose.
No, it was not. We didn't do it on purpose. It just happened. This is the third pound Angus cheeseburger that you can get from Cosmic Rays. It is a classic Cosmic Rays cheeseburger. Do you know at one time Cosmic Rays sold more cheeseburgers than any other restaurant in the United States? That's a real true fact. This cheeseburger is not going to blow you away. But when you are hungry and it is dinner time and you've been in the Magic Kingdom all day, it might just be what you need. I particularly love the sauce that comes on this, and I've been craving this cheeseburger a lot lately. So don't knock the Cosmic Rays cheeseburger unless you want to personally fight me in the Magic Kingdom parking lot.
Okay.
Just kidding. I won't fight you in the Magic Kingdom parking lot. We can just agree to disagree.
It's looking lovely this evening. I'm feeling a few sprinkles, which does not bode well for us in the next 30, but that's okay. We are finally heading to our Peter Pan lightning lane that we made much earlier today. And just so you are aware, not all of Fantasyland stays open once it starts getting closer to fireworks. So if you want to see princesses, maybe consider going before fireworks or well after they are over. You can still get over there, but it's just a little bit more confusing, and you might think, oh, it's closed. It's not closed. It's just a different way to get in. So ask some cast members in the area if you want to do that. Here we go. We're gonna fly over Neverland. It's gonna be so much fun.
And off we go!
Hi, Quincy Emma Fry.
Okay, we flew over Neverland. It was so much fun and gorgeous and beautiful.
I saw Captain Hook.
Quincy saw Captain Hook, which is always huge for us. And now we have about 20 minutes until fireworks, so we're gonna try to find a spot, see what we can do. Typically, if you want a really good fireworks spot, I recommend going about 30 to 40 minutes early.
Yeah.
But that's not in the cards for us.
And it kind of depends on your priorities. Because fireworks, like, I'm excited to see them, but they do not.
They're not
I don't need
number
to
one.
stake them out. And I would like to pitch.
We watch them from the back.
Well, no, actually, I do think we should watch them from the front. But I pitched that we get a worse spot, but we have Dole Whip while we do it.
Fine by me.
That sounds mad.
Fine
do it.
by me. Where are you going? We made it to Adventureland. I'm very excited. I'm gonna ask for something special. We're gonna see if they will accommodate. Oh, we're going through. Yeah, there is no line. Quincy loves a faux line, but this is where you're gonna find that famous pineapple Dole Whip. This is the Halloween special. Typically it comes with a pineapple juice, so it's a float, and that's what Angie got.
what I got.
But I did not want the float, so I asked for just the ice cream with the chamoy and tahini, and they did have to charge me like normal, but it's what I wanted, so I did not mind. Quincy got a free cup of vanilla.
Yeah, we walked up and they had, I guess, accidentally made an extra. And he was like, before you order, do you want this free cup of vanilla? And I was like, you know what? Sure.
I do want that free cup of vanilla. Oh, you know what this makes me think of? The adorable snowman in DCA. Oh, it makes me miss it. Quincy's panicking. What happened?
The reality of Dole Whip.
I looked up and it just started spilling, and then I heard I heard her go, ah! You're sure none's on you?
Have napkins.
I mean, there's some on me,
On
but
your
not my
body.
clothes.
Fair.
Yeah, there's some on my, like, thank you for sharing your napkins in my time of need.
Yeah, okay.
Everything's good.
Everything's good, and I'm about to go through the exact same thing she went through. Okay, fantastic though. Highly recommend this. What Angie and I got is a Halloween treat, so it's not going to be around forever.
But if you're here during the season, definitely this is an amazing version of the Dole Whip. So yummy, savory, sweet, spicy, delicious.
getting out of the fireworks crowds. A couple of hot tips here is that if you are planning to leave the park after fireworks, I do recommend watching them from as close to the front of the park as possible. You might not have as clear a view of the projections, but you'll still be able to see the fireworks and many of the projections, and you'll typically have a little elbow room. And it means you'll be on that ferry boat, on that monorail, on that bus before the mass exodus that then follows, and can mean sometimes hour-long trips. Crowds around the park will lighten up after fireworks. So if you are in the park on a day that the park is open past fireworks, then we do recommend staying, because you can often find some of the shortest waits of the entire day, certainly since the first thing in the morning, after fireworks in the evening. We actually have our lightning lanes now, one of which is a very important one to us because it's Tiana's Bayou adventure. It is, Emma's yawning while she woos. It is Andy's first time on the ride. It is my first time on it at night. Is it your first time on it at night?
Yeah.
So we were pretty darn excited about that. We also have Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, which is one of my favorites to ride at night. And we are going to Seven Dwarfs Mine Train as well before the night ends. So lots of fun still to come for us, and you will see that those wait times drop dramatically after fireworks. When you are navigating the fireworks crowds to get back out into the park, whether you are exiting or going deeper into the park, listen to the cast members with the lighted poles. And if you are overwhelmed and in a crowd, look for a lighted pole and walk towards it, because that is going to let you know where you need to go. Cast members are directing and shouting directions of the fastest way to get where you're going. And you might think, hey, this isn't the fastest way for me to get to Frontierland. It is. There's only one route typically around fireworks. They were directing everybody where we were standing to go into Adventureland to get back deeper into the park. Tiana's Bayou Adventure is the newest attraction in Magic Kingdom. It is a Princess and the Frog themed ride where Tiana takes you into the bayou in the hopes of finding a band for her Mardi Gras party, and you do wrangle up a band full of wonderfully talented critters. Also, hot tip, the virtual queue is a lot shorter immediately after fireworks. So if your virtual queue group lines up with Tiana's, you might want to book it here after fireworks. Tiana's Bayou Adventure can only be ridden right now either by using the virtual queue, which you can join at 7 a.m. or 1 p.m., or with Lightning Lane Multipass. It is included in the Multipass. It is not a separately priced single pass, and I would recommend prioritizing it if you want it in Multipass, because it does go quick. However, when the new ride launched, Disney did say that they anticipated it moving into a regular standby queue fairly quickly. Today is the first day Tron did, of course, so we're wondering if Tiana's will follow, but we'll see. The beginning, I was like, oh, I think I like this better during the day, but I feel like with your eyes adjusted to the night, it's so much easier to see the inside scenes.
I also loved the addition of being able to see fireflies.
Yes.
At night outside.
Yeah.
It just felt very sweet.
It also feels like the ride takes place at night, so it makes it feels right. Yeah, it feels right. If you do want to try to ride Tiana's at night without getting a multipass, with multipass it's easy because you can just pick your time. So you can pick a time after dark, usually after 8 p.m. In the summertime. If you are not using multipass and you're using the virtual queue, I would recommend going for the virtual queue at the 1 p.m. drop to try to get a nighttime one. Just know that if you miss it, if you don't get it, if it fills up before you're able to get that multipass, then you will not be able to ride at all. So that might be a gamble that's not worth taking. It might be a reason to do multipass. Depends on how much you prioritize the ride and your experience of it. We are now swinging just next door to another multipass. Earlier, I tried to book Big Thunder Mountain Railroad and it was booked up, but then I literally refreshed twice and it showed up. If you watch any of my multi-pass challenges, you'll see that the refreshing works pretty well, and there's just not as much of a need to do the same like nose in the phone strategies of Genie Plus. You can kind of just get what you want when you want it, which is pretty nice. So we got Big Thunder Mountain Railroad earlier. The Wildest Ride in the Wilderness, this is a coaster that takes you around Big Thunder Mountain. A mountain with a couple of disasters having befallen it. It is a pretty wild ride, one of the more thrilling coasters in Magic Kingdom, and definitely a must-do on any perfect day. Was amazing. Angie has the hiccups, and we realized that our evening is like we've entered our mining theme.
We're into our mining era.
It's our mining era of our Magic Kingdom day. We went into the salt mine for Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, of course, is a runaway mine train, and we're going to Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Now, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, very popular ride, the most popular ride in this park, most likely. You saw that line earlier. It is a Snow White themed roller coaster where the cars do swing back and forth. Family coaster, you get to go in the mine and see all the dwarves working. Here's some classic tunes. It is a blast. And again, very, very popular. So this one does typically have longer lines throughout the day. But we are going to head in with one of our biggest tips, and that is to ride Seven Dwarfs Mine Train or other really, really popular rides as close to park close as you can. Even a minute before park close will do it, right at the 59 before park close will do it. As long as you are in line by 59, they will cut you off the second the park closes. So make sure you're in line by that time, but that will be some of the shortest waits of the entire day. Right now it is just a 25-minute posted wait, so not too shabby. Guys, did we do the perfect day?
I think it was perfect.
It was absolutely perfect.
Me too. Now, something we might have done is had we not had ice cream earlier, we might go to the ice cream parlor, Plaza Ice Cream, because it does stay open past park close about 30 minutes, as does the confectionery. So get yourself a sweet treat and watch the park clear out. It's pretty nice. But we are gonna head out and call that a wrap on a perfect day.
Yeah! If you guys like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe.
And now go check out Emma's most recent perfect day in Animal Kingdom.
See you there.